Hey everybody, welcome back and thanks for tuning in to the latest episode of RC Fourbieman. Today I'm out at Zillman's Crossing, Queensland in Australia, and I've brought out one of my crawlers that I'm just having a little test run of, and it's the hard body, the short wheelbase Land Cruiser. That little beastie there. Now, I've got it mounted up finally on a leaf spring chassis, and I've managed to start to add a few of the components that I built in some cases over a year ago. This one got put on the back burner in the early stage, and originally I actually won the body from Matt Evans. Had a show and shine up at Lighthouse RC, so I put my Hilux into that, and bugger me, won the body. So we ordered a Link chassis from the States, but not long after I received it and fitted it all up, I thought, geez, maybe I should have gone leaf with this. So my ambition was to get this body onto a leaf sprung chassis, and through a bit of diddling, that's what I've managed to do, and it come about because of this. Do you remember this green body and tray? Now that was a body that Matt Evans and I did a couple of episodes it took us. It's quite a way back, but if you go back you'll see Weathering a Body Part 1 and Weathering a Body Part 2, and it actually came up quite well. What I did was I moved that on to a friend of mine, Brian Graham. He's going to do it justice, and he's going to have the ability and the parts to be able to produce the goods with that. That then allowed me to go back a gear and free up a lot of what I've had on my build table, which has been things like the troop carrier, which I never meant to own, but the opportunity came to own it, and I thought one day I'll get to it, so that's why I got it. And that's like that with a couple of builds. These bloody cars. Anyway, by relieving the pressure of myself with that build, the green single cab MST, I know that that's gone to a good home. I know that that's going to a good home, and I know that he'll do it justice, and it's also enabled me to get me out together with the black short cruiser and put it on a leaf sprung chassis and get it going. So I've got lots more to do with it, but I did bring it out for a bit of a test run. I mounted the body up last night on your Brian for the hot tips on the body mounts. I was a bit stuck there, but you come through with it. Just brought it out for a bit of a run, have a bit of a test run. Unfortunately, a wheel fell off. One of my wheel nuts wasn't tight, and I haven't got my toolkit with me, so it's over for the morning. But hey, I've got to drive around a little bit, and I know I've got to lift the bull bar up a little tiny bit and maybe bring it out about 5 mil. But we're definitely going to proceed with that. So look forward in the future to the green single cab So look forward to seeing the green single cab with the tray build in a future episode, because we're definitely going to cover that. That's going to be a magic bloody build. It's going to look really, really well. And also, I'll get the rest of the work done on this one here. I've got to do a little bit of work. I've got to do the rear bar, the sliders. I've got to finish off the roll bar. And I've got a little thing coming up. There's a fella called, I think, Denny Hughes Creations, and he makes a lot of animatronics, and he's really, really good at what he does. Kudos to him. And he's given me the incentive to have a go at a little animatronic in this. I'm not going to say anything about it until I've done it, and that way it'll be a little bit of a surprise, and hopefully it'll work. So I'm just going to wait for another car to go past, because you can never have too many cars. This road was... You'd get 10 cars in a 6-hour period, I know, word of a lie, a couple of years ago, and it is now just a constant flow of traffic. Very frustrating. Anyway, there you go. Had a bit of a test run of the black ones. Not too bad, no video. My bloody battery's going flat now. It's all not working. Anyway, I'm going to go and put something together, but that's where we're at. The green Land Cruiser's gone off to greener pastures. This one's going to be getting up the creek bed very, very soon. And I've got some new diffs coming for my Candy Cruiser. check these out. Hey, little bit sexy. All metal, bearing races, the whole bit. So that'll give me a bit more weight down the bottom, a bit more durability. And if I stay away from the water, they'll last for ages. I did have a bit of a tendency for a while there to go submarining quite a lot. But yeah, I'm giving the water a miss. It causes too much drama than it's worth when it comes to cleaning and replacing parts that get rusty. So yeah, keep an eye out on that one there. That one's coming soon too. New diffs for the candy. Woohoo! Talking of diffs, is that a sexy back end or what? Nearly as sexy as the front end, look. I am definitely looking forward to getting this one finished off and crawling the trails. I've been waiting a long time for this one to be mounted on a leaf sprung, and we're getting there. She's nearly there. With the Candy Cruiser, you'll see down there where those white poles are, there's a nice little rocky trail down into the creek bed down there. And there's some dodgy bits where it's like crevasses and things. Well, I took the Candy Cruiser down there with my new droop suspension. Check it out. Alrighty, here we go. We're going to go and have a little play just down in that little section just down there. But we'll just go over here and check out what this other little area is like over in this section. A lot of the grass has grown back. All this grass through here, that was actually stripped back to virtually sand and dirt. You've still got a little bit of a creek bed up there. And you've got a trail that pops up the side there. And then you got this gnarly section, that bit of a hill there. And this tree, and it was actually here that I cut my teeth when I first got into it. And yeah, this has changed a little bit. There's a lot more soil erosion and things washed away, and that big tree's over there now. But yeah, no, it's not a bad little section just to have a cruise around here, up through that section up there, and through this little area over this bank here, and then yeah, over the far side, which is where we're going to go and have a look at now. Alrighty, yeah, we'll get down here and we'll check it out. It's a great little spot, and it's good because it's really close. Car coming. Alright, well this is the spot here, Fourbieman's Crossing. It's a great little place. Heaps of challenges, all in a really small area. And the creek bed does go down there for a couple of 100 metres. Probably more, but it could be less. I haven't been down there since the big floods. But we'll have a bit of a play here, in this section here. There's some good spots over there. A bit of technical stuff to have a play with. But what I want to test the cruiser on is smack bang in the middle of the screen there, that bit of a ravine. I'm going to come from one side to the other, and I want to see how much flex we've got and how much droop we've got, and see how stable I can get the cruiser to go across there, which has always been a bit dodgy before. Let's give it a try. That's impressive, that. And yeah, the bodies that just stayed pretty level. Yeah, I like that. That I'll probably freeze the photo in this when I edit this, but yeah, that it seemed to be that the wheels traversed the terrain and the body basically stayed level, and it was a lot more stable than what I'm used to, so I'm on the right track. It is so stable now, it's not funny, I love it. What else we got? 23rd, I think it's the first today, so on the 23rd of this month, Down to Earth Crawling's got a bit of a comp on. I don't know much about the rules and regulations of it yet, but I'm definitely going along and cover that. So keep an eye out for that episode coming up. That should be quite good. That's guys putting their trucks to the test, and I think there's certain rules and regulations, like might be tyre size, diff width, the type of body. There's so many rules and regulations, I don't know exactly. I don't think they're getting too serious about it. I think it's more of a tongue-in-cheek, see if anyone can follow the path that's chosen, and so you can pull it off and so you can come first, second or third. So I'll definitely cover that. Keep an eye out for that one. So we got the Candy Cruiser happening, we got the Black Cruiser finally happening, and the Treepy. That's not going to be too far away, because once I get these few things buttoned up, with me jumping around with me hobby bills and relieving myself of the pressure on the other one, all that I'm really going to have left apart from normal maintenance is the Troopy. So there's no reason why I can't get my finger out and actually make a start on that soon. So we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go with the workload, and we'll see how we go with how we go with all these other ones. But we got some things coming. So all right. Well, appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you subscribing, liking. I love the likes. If I can get more likes. I'm really struggling. I need to get the subscriptions. I need to get the likes. I need to get this YouTube algorithm's bloody horrendous for anyone who's small. So any opportunity you get to like, please like me episodes. If you haven't subscribed, hey, subscribe to it. I mean, you've got nothing to lose. You've got everything to gain. You get me showing some pretty cool stuff and making a dick of myself every now and then. And I'm quite sure I bring out some horrendous episodes, and I'm quite sure some of them probably aren't too bad either. Anyway, it's a big learning curve. But love the subscriptions, love the likes. Go for it. Press the like button, smash the bell button. That's what they say. So anytime I do upload something, well, you get notified of it. So, all right, this has just been a shorty, just to show you a few bits and bobs that's going on in RC Fourbieman's world. Haven't been out for a crawl, but we've got a few coming up. But I have had a little bit of work on the go, so we're going to button all this up and see how we go. All right, stay cool, stay safe. Look after yourself. If you're having a struggle, sing out. Have a chat to someone, lighten the load. It just helps. It just helps heaps. The most important thing when it comes to great mental health is not doing it on your own. If you do it on your own, you can do it, but it's harder than it has to be. So just, trust me, confide in somebody, spread the burden, and I'm 100% sure that it will help lighten the load, and it'll help you to see things clearly. And keep an eye out on your buddy or your family members, because they could be going through it, and you asking the question could make all the difference. All right, I'm not going to waffle on anymore. Stay safe. Love you guys. This is what I do it for. Don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to. Can't wait for there to be more cars going past. It's going to be great. So I might try and do all my episodes here. So we just got cars, because cars are great. Yeah. All right, I'm not going to waffle shit anymore. See, I've still got my crap glasses. Got to get some other ones. These ones work, but they're a bit scary. Get some weird looks. Right. Love you guys. See you later. Here's something else that's weird. This has appeared out here in the last couple of days. Like a camera. Solar camera. I'm assuming it's to monitor traffic. But the first flood we have, I'll be waving goodbye to that. Pretty weird.